Hello and welcome to your Met Office Deep Dive. I'm Alexia Puccia, Deacon Me. I'm a weather presenter for the Met Office that has apparently been tasked with plausibly explaining to the public just where the sun is, and the obvious answer is we don't know. So we hired ex-Navy SEALs and trained meteorologists and sent them out cold to try and get answers, but still nothing. It was only when our producers mentioned checking our radar data that we were able to confirm that yes, it is June, and yes, it is cold. That's right. It's June the 12th, 2024, and many of us Brits in the UK would usually be getting ready for positive vibes and feel-good sunshine right about now, but they have ramped up the solar radiation management operations whilst you're all asleep at night. And then when they think everybody is asleep and no one can see, they flip the chem plane into sport mode and swoop down to help engineer some weather modification, dumping over Hull first. The pink area you can see here is the area to be activated with high power microwaves, and although we see much more on our other secret radars, we need a special government clearance to even come close, with being honest with you. If I did have a clearance, however, I would probably say this: the weather 20 years ago was far more normal as far as I remember. When I was a young reporter, it was all global warming and how we should all be dead by now or underwater. Now it's moving into Wednesday. Now you may see some modified fungus, as well as the chance of some smart dust making its way in off the Atlantic there, making it the perfect conditions to remotely track, sense and record whatever it touches along the way. And when you think it can't get any worse, Thursday may turn out to be a right twat of a day, with what looks to be like a rare once in a lifetime event called a Matt Hancock event, and that should have brought high pressure from above, but instead it looks like no pressure at all for his crimes during COVID in 2020, meaning by Saturday, you guessed it, still fucking raining, still fucking miserable. I'd like to just show you what Saturday could have looked like. Wow, look at all that beautiful redness. Now, if you happen to be colorblind and are unable to see just how hot it could be, don't worry, it is complicated, but we will walk you through it, okay? So we have two colors. One is red, the other orangey. The red parts, or dark grey for the visually impaired, means hot, burny. And the orangey part, or light grey, should we say, that is not as hot as the red part, but still hotter than a blue part. We will get to that in a minute. Ah, there we are. So the two colours we see now are blue and green. Blue means wet, okay, wet. But blue could also be sea. Now, green is the land. We only ever show the green when we want to trick everyone into thinking it might be nice. But generally, we like the reddy brown is popular too, like a dead desert. This is why us meteorologists go to university for years to learn this techie stuff. Apologies for the little minor glitch there. So a quick recap for the week ahead. If you have just joined us, sees Monday wintry and cold as shit. Tuesday, a saggy arse sandwich of piss you found on the beach. Wednesday, possibly misleadingly sunny with 90 miles an hour gusts. Thursday sees biblical asteroids in the morning, easing into multiple earthquakes by late afternoon. And finally, the end of the week sees you pay all your hard-earned money over to the same lunatic criminals that just stole your summer. As for the weekend ahead, we advise that you do not care about the weather report in any way, because in no time at all, that annoying big red Coke lorry will be getting rammed down our throats, reminding all those skint ex-Coke heads it's going to be a shit Christmas. The people will still welcome the faster 8G microwave towers destroying their DNA, and they will still ignore the chemtrails and weather manipulation in the sky whilst taking every booster they can.
First on BBC One, Prince Andrew becomes part of Jimmy Savile's dream team.